Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be third and long. Pulls and fired complete. Nice move to keep running. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the BYU Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Looking for a man. It's McKinnon. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Power football with the run. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The option look. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The kick is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll ride his man on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
At the 18-yard line. Brings up
the play action fake. Finds the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's McKinnon. Safe completion on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to keep it in the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Finds his big tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's carry on. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's McKinnon. Got his man. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The short hands, it's Rooks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Texas Tech, 0.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to pass. It's McKinnon. Floats it out in space. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll pitch it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by 10 to Ole Miss. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's McKinnon. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Rooks. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to ride this running back. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. With the catch, it's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's carry on. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's McKinnon. It's complete on the right side. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it in the middle. It's Rooks. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, running back on the move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Red Raiders back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. in the backfield. It's Rooks. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run the option. Now the pitch.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Fires to the big fella. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's awesome. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking to throw, it's McKinnon. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They get him down with this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Got his man on the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the pummeling has started.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Oklahoma is in trouble. You could bring back any of the Heisman winners they've had here, Bradford or Mayfield or Murray. None of them would make a difference today.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
They're trailing by 24 to Ole Miss. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
No gain on the play.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw. It's McKinnon. Fires to the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
BYU 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He shanked it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Turning it on! Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught behind the line. It's carry on. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to pick up a first down. On the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Back to pass, it's McKinnon. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
By the receiver. He's tackled at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Trying to pound their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
It's now
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, BYU! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's done. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught near the sticks. It's done. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got the quick pass. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Back to pass. It's McKinnon. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 32 over Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered.
Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on target this time. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Just keep slinging it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. On the ground. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. It's caught. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing right. He's got it. Gets away from one, finds room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's McKinnon. Setting up the screen. Near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll ride the hot hand. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. They didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that